we had a discussion about what is a list, how to create list, like just we covered some important points, right? Sir, what is a list? If you want to represent a group of individual objects, if you want to represent a group of individual objects according to insertion order, then we should go for list. Are you able to understand, right? Sir, when we should go for list concept, when we should go for list concept, if you want to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity, where insertion order is preserved, where insertion order is preserved and duplicates are allowed. Are you getting? Sir, insertion order is preserved, duplicates are allowed, then we should go for list concept, right? Okay. Next, in the list, heterogeneous objects are allowed or not? Can I spell out, sir? Heterogeneous objects are allowed or not? Yes, heterogeneous objects are allowed, no problem at all. Next, and after that, list object by default mutable or immutable. Can I spell out, sir? List object is by default mutable or immutable? Sir, list object is by default mutable. Happily you are allowed to change it. Okay. Next, based on our requirement, you can increase the size, you can decrease the size, you can increase the size, you can decrease the size. Both options are by default available, no problem at all. Next, if duplicates objects are there, then how you can differentiate duplicate objects, right? Are getting? If duplicate objects are allowed, how you can differentiate duplicate objects? By using index. By using index, we can able to differentiate duplicate objects. Next, how insertion order is preserved? Can I spell out, sir? How the insertion order is preserved? Yes, man. Insertion order is preserved by using index. Correct or not? By using index, we can able to preserve insertion order. That's why in the case of list, sir, index will play very important role. Remember this one, sir. In the case of list, index will play very important role. Very important role. You people should aware clearly, right? Okay. Sir, next, sir, how to create, how to access, how you can able to access, how you can able to access, sir, list elements. Do you know list elements? How you can able to access? Either by using index operator or by using index operator or by using slice operator, right? Sir, index, it can be either positive index or negative index. Positive index is always talks about forward direction, negative index is always talks about backward direction, sir. Remember that a bit very carefully about this terminology, right? Okay. So next, how you can able to create list object, right? How you can able to create list objects, right? Okay. Sir, the first thing, if you want to create empty list, this is the way. I want to create empty list, then automatically this is the way, sir. If you know elements already, how you can able to create, sir? Sir, this is the way. Are getting? L is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, like you can able to create, sir. Sir, with the dynamic input, I want to provide my list from the command prompt. Then automatically how you can able to use here evolve. Evolve is the function. Just input enter some list. Are you getting? Evolve input some list, like you can, sir. Now you can able to enter, sir, from the keyboard directly list. It is going to read that list, sir. Okay, this is the third one. Next, for the given sequence, you can provide either string or set or anything, sir. For any sequence, if you want, how you can able to create list is nothing but like list is the function we have already, right? Okay. By using list function, we can able to create. Next, especially string to list conversion is possible, sir. String to list conversion is possible. L is equal to, sir, I have one string object is there, just I have to call split. Next, with respect to which is operator you want, then automatically, yes, sir, dot split is the method we require to call, sir. Remember that. Okay. So make sure you people should have clear clarity. These many ways are there to create list object, man. So in how many ways we can create list object? Either empty based on our possibility, based on our requirement, based on our situation, you can able to create list object like any of these things, right? Okay. Remember. Next, sometime a list can contain A list can contain another list. Such type of lists are by default considered a nested list concepts. Are you getting that, sir? Sometimes a list can contain another list. Such type of thing is nothing but nested list. Suppose 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40 I'm taking, sir. Are you getting? Sir, this list contain first element, second element, third element. Third element is again list. Third element itself is nothing but again list. That's why make sure, sir, you people should have clarity about this terminology, right? Okay, make sure, sir. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40 is like these type of lists are by default considered. Yeah, this type of lists are by default considered as what nested list concept, right? Next, how you can able to access elements of the list, sir? By using index, a positive index, negative index. Both the things are possible. Positive means forward direction, negative means backward direction. Already we discussed, right? Next, even we can able to access by using slice operator also. Okay, sir. Next, list versus immutability, like we covered these concepts also. List versus immutability, like we covered this concept also, sir. Okay, make sure. List versus immutability. List means, do you know, once we created list object, happily we are allowed to perform any type of changes in that object. I covered even with example also. That's why list objects are by default mutable. Remember that mutable means what? Changeable. Mutable means what? Changeable, right? Okay, that's all, sir. Up to this we covered the basic introduction to the list, sir. Okay, now how to traverse. Are you getting? How you can able to traversing the elements of list, sir? Okay, traversing elements of list. How you can able to traverse the elements of the list? I mean, how you can read the all the elements, right? Okay, sir. Very simple. The sequential access of each element in the list. The sequential access of each element in the list is called traversal. Do you know? At your childhood, maybe in our data structures concept somewhere you may heard about that. So traversal, pre-order traversal, post-order traversal, next in-order traversal, something like this one, right? Okay. So the same traversing the elements of list. Traversing the elements of list. How you can able to travel? Sir, traverse means access all elements like. So just by using while loop you can able to read, or by using for loop you can able to read. Like there are multiple options are there, sir. What I want to take is by using while loop, sir. By using while loop, sir. How we can able to do that? By using while loop, how you can able to do that, sir? Very simple. Assume that I have one list is there, sir. Have a look very carefully, sir. I have one list object is there. Okay, I have one list object is there. Have a look once. This is my list object, sir. List is equal to, sir, some elements are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, and after that 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, like this I have. Sir, regarding this is about my list, sir. Sir, now I want to print each and every element of this list. Each and every element of this list I have to print each and every element of this list by using while loop. This is about my requirement, right? How you can able to do that, sir? Very simple, sir. I is equal to 0. I is equal to 0. Okay, this is what I'm taking. I is equal to 0, sir. Next, while sir, while I is lesser than length of sir list. Sir, if I value is lesser than length of list, I means what? Index, right? Just what I can able to take here, print of list of I. Regarding print of list of I is equal to I plus 1. If I can take like this, all the elements present inside the list by default we can able to get. So how you can access all elements present inside the list? Okay, like sir, by using while loop, this is the code. Sir, everyone can able to understand what is length of list, sir. Length is inbuilt function. Remember this one, sir. Length is inbuilt function to know the number of elements present inside the list. Sir, if I is lesser than number of elements present inside list, print of list of I is equal to I plus 1. Just have a look once, sir. What I'm taking, let me go to command line argument. Let me go to command line argument py test dot py like this. Are you getting py test dot py? Sir, 1 minute. 1 2 3 4 5 6 3 4 5 7 8. What it means, man? Yeah, I provided 3 4 5. Oh, good. Are you getting 3 4 5? Sir, like 3. Next and after that 4. Okay, like I'm taking. Sir, 1 2 3 4 5 6 3 4 5 7 8 like this I'm taking, sir. Now have a look once. All the elements by default we are going to get. Sir, now how you can able to print, how you can able to access the elements of list by using while loop? Is it clear? Everyone can able to understand? Any explanation is required? Nothing there. Already we are kings in the loops area. Next and after that index, these kind of things we covered already in the string concept, right? All the remaining are copy paste only. I don't think we are going to face some problem, right? So now I want to access by using for loop. Are you getting? I want to access by using for loop. Yes. How you can able to access by using for loops are very simple. For x in list, are you getting? It's a very easy, sir. For x in list, print of x value, that's all. Are you getting? For x in list, sir, for each element x present in the list, print of x like this I have to take. Then automatically, what is the output by default we are going to get? Sir, 0 1 2 3, I mean 1 2 3 4 5 and so on, whatever the elements are there, sir. So how you can able to read the elements of list? How we can able to read the elements of list? Either by using while loop or by using for loop. Okay, remember that in our programming, sir, several times, suppose I have a group of customer objects are there, a group of student objects are there, all those objects I stored in the list, man. So tomorrow I want to access each student object, I want to call a particular method. Then how you can able to get each object from the list? Regarding each object in the list, so that's all. This is the simple way. Clear? Are you in a position to understand, right? Okay, that's all. Next, just I'm traversing, that's all. Sir, sorting, all those things, if you want, we can able to talk. There are some more methods are there for that. Okay, sir, next, to display only even numbers. This is about my requirement, right? Sir, I don't want all, sir. Sir, I don't want all the elements, sir. Sir, read each element. If it is the even number, then only print. If it is the odd number, don't print. Are you getting? If it is the even number, then only print. If it is the odd number, don't print. This is about my requirement, right? Sir, I have one list is there. Can you please print? If it is the even number, print that. If it is odd number, don't print. What I will take, sir? If x percentage 2 is equal to 0. Are you getting? For each element x in list, if x percentage 2 double equal to 0, now I'm taking print of x. Are you getting? Print of x? That's all. Simple. Only one line, man. If it is the even number, then only you can print. If it is the even number, then only you can print. Have you observed, right? Sir, how to read all elements? By using normal for loop or by using while loop? Next, how you can able to print only even numbers? Like now, observe that we have to get only even numbers. 2 4 6 4 8, like we are going to get only even numbers. Just observe that, sir. Our fingers should move. Once I'm giving some requirement, automatically fingers should move according to that, sir. Immediately the code is going to strike in our mind. Remember, if you have such type of familiarity with the code, then you never going to feel difficulty about programming, sir. Okay, programming difficulty, if when you are feeling, sir, you are not doing the friendship with the code. Remember that, sir. Code is the best friend for us. Then automatically, you know, coding will become very easy for us. Remember, so every day, at least half an hour, 1 hour, we have to do friendship with this code, man, for x in list or other way. Like if you are going to do that, then any type of big requirement also, our hands are always moving, fingers are always moving very freely, because you require to do friendship with the code. Remember that. Clear? Are you in a position to understand, right? Hey, respond, man. Why you are silent? Okay, that's all. So read how you can able to read the data by using for loop or by using while loop. I want to print only even numbers, right? Next, my requirement is, sir, can you please print? Sir, can you please print? Can you please print the value? What is the? I want to print each object present yet positive index, present yet positive index, sir, present yet negative index. Remember this one, sir. Present yet positive index, present at negative index. Sir, suppose assume the 1 2 3 4 5 is there, sir. Now, sir, if I can take what is the elements, sir? If you observe that 1 2 3 4 5, remember that a bit carefully, sir. Sir, 1 2 3 4 5, that's all. This is about my elements. Sir, what is the index, right? 0 1 2 3 4, these are the indexes. Next, here what is this one? -1 -2 -3, next and after that -4, next and after that -5. Okay, -5. My requirement is, sir, very simple, sir. One present yet. Okay, sir, one is available yet, one is available yet positive index, 0, positive index 0, and negative index -5. Regarding negative index -5, this is about my requirement, right? Sir, instead of 1 2 3, if you want, you can take ABC. Regarding, if you want, you can take ABC, sir. Okay, very simple. Sir, how you can get positive index? 0 1 2 3 4, no problem at all. It is so 0 to length -1. Regarding 0 to length -1, like this, right? But how I can able to get? Sir, assume I is like this. I is 0 1 2 3 4. How you can able to get the corresponding negative indexes, sir? Yes, man. In the case of strings, we covered already. In the case of strings, we covered already. This one, how you can able to get the negative index? Very simple, sir. Very simple. If I can take I minus length of list. If I can, first time 0 minus length 5, then automatically -5. Next time 1 minus 5. 1 minus 5 means what? -4. Like this, right? Sir, simple. Okay, sir, I hope everyone can able to understand, right, my requirement. Sir, each object present inside list, you require to print including its index also. That is positive index, negative index, right? Sir, I don't want to take 1 2 3 because you may get confusion. A I'm taking, next B I'm taking, C I'm taking, next and after that D I'm taking, sir. Sir, total how many elements are available, sir? 4 elements are available. Clear for all of that, sir? Total how many elements are there? 4 elements are available. A B C D, like this, right? For each x value in list, there is one. Just let me take I is equal to sir, just I'm taking here I is equal to, or otherwise x is equal to length of, here forget about this one, sir. Forget about this one. I is equal to length of list, sir. Regarding, sir, I is x is equal to length of list, like this I'm taking. Sir, for each I in range of x, for each I in range of x. Sir, do you know what is the length of list? Please respond. What is the length of the list? 1 2 3 4. Regarding that 4. Sir, for I in range of x means, sir, I value is always 0 to 3 only. Correct or not? Range of 4 is nothing but 0 to 3 only. So 0 to 3 means, is it index or not? Yes. Index or not? X. Okay, sir. Now I'm taking print of. Okay, print of, just what I want to take is list of I, sir, is available yet positive index. List of I is available yet positive index. What is the positive index, sir? I positive index I. Next, and yet negative index, what is the negative index, sir? I minus x. I minus x means what? Length already I covered. I minus x, like this we have to take. Very simple, sir. Very simple. Sir, list of I. Are you getting? List of I. List of I. So first time I value is 0. List of 0 A is available at positive index 0 and available at negative index 0 minus 4. 0 minus 4 means what? Minus 4. Clear? Can you please have a look once, sir? You people should aware. Can you observe that? A, B, C, D. Sir, here A is there. Next and after that B is there. Next C is there. Next and after that D is there. Can you please have a look once? 0, 1, 2, 3 and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and then what? Minus 4. Can you please tell A is available? A is available at which index? Please respond. A is available at which index? 0 positive index, minus 4 negative index. B is available at which index? 1 positive index, minus 3 negative index. Like, am I able to get the corresponding output or not? Have a look once. Have a look once. A is available at positive index 0 and at negative index minus 4. B is available at positive index 1 and at negative index minus 3. So 2, minus 2 and so on. Clear? Respond each and every person. Are you able to understand? Sir, this same example we covered already in the case of string concept. Have you remembered? Print each and every character of the string with the positive index and with the negative index. Somewhere we covered, right? So that's why if you are perfect with the string, all the remaining data structures by default will become very, very easy, sir. Make sure. That's why I recommended to spend more time on the basics. Observe that a bit very carefully about this terminology, right? Okay, sir, that's all. So this is what you people should aware clearly, right? Okay, so now next terminology, sir. Okay, sir, how you can able to read data, how you can able to access the elements by using for loop, by using while loop, and only even numbers. Next, how you can display elements including index also. That's all. This is the basic idea how you can able to traverse the elements of list. Sir, now the next concept what I have to discuss. Sir, up to this is the clear? Yes, man. Sir, can you please apply while loop to the list? Can you please apply for loop to the list? Can you please read each and every element of the list? You should not feel something new. Already you people should aware. Next, important methods or functions of list. Remember this one. Important functions of list. Important functions of list. Sir, I want to talk a small clarity I want to provide for you. Listen carefully, sir. In Java, we are always going to use the word, okay, methods. Are you getting? We never going to use the word functions. In Java, we are always going to use the word function, method. We never going to use the word functions. But in Python, we have to use. But in Python, we require to use. Ayo. But in Python, yes, I want to listen each and every from each and every person. But in Python, we are always going to use which one? Module is not a function. Remember, we require to use what? Good. We require to use what? Excellent. I want to listen from each and every person the answer. But in Python, we require to use which word? Which word? Okay? So make sure either function or method. Either function or method. Okay? Yes. Okay? In Python, we can use both. Okay? Either method you can use or function you can use. Can you please tell, is there any difference between these two things? Yes, man. You can use either function or method. No problem at all. Is there any difference between these two things? Sometimes I can use method. Sometimes I can use function. Oh, excellent, Venka. Vedant Tiwari. Sir, the people who are coming from Java, these people are called methods. The people who are coming from C language, those people are going to call functions, sir. Beyond that, nothing. Yes, man. Yeah, is there any difference between in Python? In Python, we can use function. In Python, you can use method also. Sir, when I have to use method, when I have to use function? Method is a function is a method. Guru Prasad, excellent, man. Yes, remember that. Yes, yeah, just these words you should carefully observe interchangeably. You can use function or method, no problem at all. Okay, interchangeably you can use either function or method, no problem at all. Any word you can use, but there is a small line difference is there, sir. But there is a small line, a small narrow line is there between these two. What is that? Yes, sir, there is a small difference is there between a function and a method. What is that difference, right? Okay, very simple. Listen this one. Listen a bit carefully. Don't get any what we call get confusion, right? Sir, I'm taking DEF F1. DEF F1 I'm taking. DEF F1 print of hello. This is a function. Like this I'm taking. Sir, DEF of hello, this is function. Like this I'm taking. Next, I'm taking a class student. Okay, DEF info of self I'm taking. Don't get any confused or you didn't cover. We will discuss in detail next level. No problem at all. Okay, it is a method and don't get confused. Don't get confused. Okay, excellent, sir. I want to call F1. Just simply you can call F1. Simply you can call F1. Like if you want to call a method, S is equal to student. S is equal to student. S dot info. Like this I'm calling. Now, by simply saying this code, you people can able to understand what is method, what is function. Already I used. Okay, here the terminology. If you define any function or any method outside of the class, are getting outside of the class, that is called function. This is called functional programming. Do you know something like our C language or something like functional programming? It is called function. If you declare a function inside a class, such type of function is called method. If any functions are declared inside a class, such type of things are by default considered as methods. Remember, are you getting that? So if you are calling anything on the object reference, I'm sure, sir, this one itself is nothing but method you can use. Clear? Are you in a position to understand, right? If I'm calling, sir, any function on the object reference, oh, this function is by default considered method also. Sir, now onwards, if sometimes I may use function, sometimes I may use method, interchangeably you can use, but strictly speaking, sir, I want a difference between function and method. This is what, if the functions are declared inside a class, such type of functions are called methods. Sir, if a function declared outside of the class, it is simply treated as function only, but not a method. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. Do you know the biggest advantage? The biggest advantage of Python is functional programming language, object-oriented programming language. Remember that. Sir, without having class and object, I can able to write big projects also. Remember this. I can implement big projects also without using class and object. Remember that. Sir, if you want to use class and object, minimum another 15-20 days you require to wait. Are you getting that? Already 1 month completed. Another 15 days or 20 days you require to wait to see class definition. Then what we are learning is all these things are functional programming concept. Clear? What is the difference between function and method? Next, sir, Python is both the functional programming language as well as object-oriented programming language. Remember that, okay? So now important functions and the methods of list. Okay, methods of list. Sir, then immediately some people are asking, what is about module? What about library? Like, sir, this is not correct at time. Just module, there is a big topic is there, 4 to 5 classes topic is there, Janacharya. There we will discuss. Just wait for a few days. Okay, just sir, now I want to talk about important functions and methods of list like this, right? Sir, what is my requirement is first thing I'm taking, sir, length, LEN of list. Are you getting? Already I used length of list. Can you please tell, is it a function? Is it a function or list? Anyone, can you please tell, is it a function or method? Ayo, is it a function or method? Function. We are not required to call on the list object. We are not required to call on the list object, sir. This function, Python provided inbuilt function, sir. So if you pass a list, then the number of objects present in the list you will get. If you pass a string, then the number of characters present in the string by default we are going to get. Python provide inbuilt function. This function not present inside any class. Remember this one, sir? No, Vedant Tiwari. So functions are now very related to the class. Python provide inbuilt function length. Remember this one. Everyone can able to understand? Okay, sir, that's all. Next, second one, sir. Listen, sir, sometimes I may use, sir, we are not required to give any example for this, sir. If you want example, sir, 1 minute, I didn't execute this code. Is it a valid code? Ayo, is it a valid code? Yes, man, is it a valid code? Can I execute this code? Yeah, why not? Just I told anyway, let me execute that happily. You know, hello, this is function, it is a method, and don't get confused. Are you getting that? Okay, sir. Don't call main such type of terminology. You have to leave that bloody Java language from your body if you want to learn Python. Praveen. Sir, where is the main method? Where is public static void main? This is not that bloody Java language, man. It is a very cute, very beautiful language, sir. Python. We are not required to do anything, right? Okay, remember. Next, clear, right? So if you want to call a method, object must be required, man. Object must be required, or there are some ways are there, I will discuss. But if you want to call a function, nowhere related to object. Okay, constructors concept, destructors concept, garbage collector, what is the self, all those things I will explain, man. Why you are a bit hurry? Just my intention is I want to show what is the difference between function and method. Just aware up to that, sir. Yo, unnecessary I started this word. Now the students keep on raising the doubts, so please wait some more days, please. Okay, that's all. Now here just observe that this is, sir, not required to keep, sir, any explanation. Here say this one 10, 20, 30, 40 like this. This is my list, right? Print of length of L I'm taking. Print of length of L like this I'm taking. What is the answer, sir? 4. What is the answer by default we are going to get? 4 by default we are going to get, sir. Sir, next second method we have. What is that second method? Here is count is the method. What is that second method, sir? Count itself is the method what we have. Just take a bit very special care about this one, sir. Second method we have count itself is the second method we have, sir. Okay, what is count? What is the difference between length method and the count method? Can you spell out, sir? Anyone? Count method represent number of occurrences on each character present in number of occurrences of each object. How many times A is available, how many times B is available, or how many times 3 is available. Like if you want to know, then we should go for count method. Remember that count method. Okay, suppose L is equal to sir, like I'm taking. Can you please tell 10 is available how many times? Array, 10 is available how many times? 4 times. L dot count on 10 I'm taking. Can you please tell count is a method or function? Ayyo, respond. Count is a method or function? Count is a method or function? Count is a method only. Now observe what is the output. 4 by default we are going to get. Okay, well, excellent, man. So now my requirement is 20. How many times 20 is available? How many times 20 is available? 2 times, then automatically 2 by default we are going to get. So what is the difference between length method, count method. Seems to be both are same, but the objective purpose is always different. Length, how many elements are there? Count method, each object, how many times it is available. For that purpose, we can use count method, right? Next, we have index also. We have index also. Sir, what is the index? Index function, sir. What is the index of 10? Are you getting? What is the index? Index of 10. 10. Like this I'm taking, sir. Can you spell out? What is the index of 10? What is the index of 10? Okay. Here make sure how many times 10 is available multiple times. What is the index of first occurrence? What is the index of first occurrence? I want only first occurrence. Then automatically we require to use index. Remember this one, sir. So this is sir, how many times 10 is available? Multiple times, but first occurrence where it is available, sir? First occurrence where it is available, sir? Do you know? Here like this, 0 0th index, right? Okay, first occurrence, what is the 0 like this, sir? Don't fear, last index is available. Okay, it is it is not Java. Remember that it is not Java. Maybe last index, let me cross check. Last index, let me cross check. Maybe we are observe that. Yeah, maybe observe that. Okay, last index, maybe, sir, where the last time is available, sir? Maybe 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Maybe let me cross check. Let me cross check. Let me cross check. Here we observed, right? Okay, so Cohen, are you in a position to understand, right? Which Cohen? Okay. Yes. Okay, it is not, but in Java I remember that. In Java I remember that, sir. Maybe a chance, with our previous knowledge somewhere we covered, sir, r find r and so on. Now is it going to work or not? Okay, sir. Don't think too much. No such, sir. It's always going to return only first occurrence. Okay, like if you want every occurrence, you require to write the code. Remember that explicitly. Okay, well, sir, now take a bit very special case, sir. My requirement is, sir, suppose I want to search for 50. I want to search for 50, sir. Can you please tell where 50 is available? Respond. Where 50 is available? 50 is available? Not there. What is the output by default we are going to get? Yes, ma'am. What is the output by default we are going to get? Yes, please respond. What is the output we are going to get? -1. It is not index error. -1. What is the output by default we are going to get? If the specified element is not already available, then we are going to get, sir, value error. Remember this one. If the index not already available, sir, what is the value error? So if you want to use index method, first compulsory you require to check, is this specified element already there or not? If it is already there, then only use index method. If it is not there, then automatically you may get the error. That's why take a bit very special care about this terminology, right? Everyone can able to understand, right? Sir, how I can able to check? Sir, do you have membership operators are there? In, not in, at our childhood somewhere we covered. In, not in. Okay, like just let me go for a small chota example. Okay, so this is my L. This is the list L. Now x is equal to r target is equal to just the input of enter some number, enter the value to search. Okay, sir, can you please search, enter some value to search, sir, but make sure this one is always going to treat as what type, sir? This one is always going to treat as what type? String type. That's why let me convert into int type, because my list contain all are int values, right? Like that's why I'm trying to convert into int type. Okay, if target in L, are you getting? If target in L it is, then what I want to take, print target available, available at index, target available at index, at first occurrence, at index or target, yes, available and its first occurrence, and its first occurrence is yet, okay, yet. Can you please tell how I can able to find the index of first occurrence index, right? Sir, L dot, anyone can you please tell, sir? L dot index, L dot index of target, like I'm taking. Okay, else, sir, else print of target not available, target not available, like this I'm taking. Sir, very simple. Then you never going to consider, then you never going to consider that you never going to get value error. Sir, what is this target? Target is I have to enter some value from the keyboard, right? That value I saved inside a variable. That variable is called target. Okay, remember this one. Now have a look once. Have a look once. Enter the value to search. Sir, I'm trying to search 10. What is the answer, sir? 10 available, and its first occurrence is at 0 only. Let me consider, okay, 30. Let me consider 30. 30 available, man, and its first occurrence is at 2, sir. Now let me consider some 50. 50. Sorry, 50 not available. Is it working properly, right? Array, respond. Is it working properly, right? Yes, that's all. This is about. So index method, there may be a chance of rising value error. Sir, how you can able to solve this problem is compulsory we require to use membership operator. Clear, right? Okay, so to get the information from the list, these are various methods whatever we have. Remember that, sir, how to get information from the list. To get information, I want to get the information of the list. So I can go for length function, I can go for count method, I can go for index method. But index method is always going to return index of first occurrence. If the specified element is not already available, we will get error. That's why before using index operator, compulsory we require to use membership operator to check whether the element is already available or not. Okay, clear, right? Yes. Okay, Cohen, happily you are allowed to use a try catch also, man. But anyway, we are not that much familiar with exception handling. That's why I'm not using that. Still, you are allowed to use try catch. Try catch. Remember that if the element is not available, then happily, if the element is not available, then happily, do you know, sir, we can able to do that. Okay, like maybe in the next level somewhere we are going to discuss. Don't worry about that. Okay. Sir, next there is Vaibhav is asking a small doubt, sir. A small doubt Vaibhav is asking, what is raw input? Are you getting? Any explanation is required? Any explanation is required? Okay, sir, Vaibhav, just go through previous videos. Remember that this raw input, it is related to Python 2, but not Python 3. Remember this, not there in Python 3. So raw input in Python 2, it will become input function in the Python 3. Remember that input function in the Python 3, like this, right? Sir, next, sir is requesting. He's requesting, sir. Cohen is requesting. Can you please use a try catch? Very simple, sir. Try. I'm taking. Try. I'm taking. Just observe that. Try. I'm taking, sir. Next and after that, except which error I'm getting. Array, which error I'm getting? Value error. Except value error. Okay, value error. That's all. So find this one. While finding this, if you are getting any value error, now, sir, except a block is going to execute. The people who are coming from Java, try block, you know. Try block, you know. Next, in Java, we are going to use what? Catch block. But in Python, instead of catch, we have to use what? Except a block. Remember this one? Except a block. But this concept we are going to discuss in detail, right? Okay, that's all. Everyone can able to understand? Okay, now observe that happily enter some value to share 10. 10 is available. Enter some value 50. Now 50 not available, right? Okay. Even except error, because we should aware, okay, sir, errors and so on. Now observe that. What will happen? What will happen? Here 10, it is enter some value 50, like immediately. Have you observed? Error not defined. Are you in a position to understand Cohen? So compulsory first we should aware which exceptions are there, which errors are there, then you can get much clarity. It is not yes, exception hierarchy is there, but that part we are going to discuss, sir. Okay, that's all. Next, some people are telling voice is not that much clear. Yeah, just please adjust today. Try to, because I changed the room, everything. Okay, today just interviews are going on in Durgasoft for the freshers. My room reserved for interview room. The companies came. Okay, like, sir, can I continue? Are you in a position to understand? Okay, that's all. Now take a bit very special care, very special care, like Rich Cohen, don't feel sorry, it is even harder than Java, because you have to remember all errors. Who told to you, man? We didn't discuss exceptionally. Rich Cohen, if you are going to give left and right to me, I won't mind anything. If you are going to give left and right to the Python, I will give left and right. Python is my girlfriend, remember. Because we didn't discuss anything about exception handling. Why you are getting such type of feeling? So Python is the very difficult. Okay, exception handling is the more helpful, man. I will discuss. Don't worry. Easy shortcuts also there. Okay. Don't blame Python, because I may feel like anything. It's my girlfriend. Okay, remember. Yeah, just kidding, man. Go ahead. Not required to tell, sir. Are you able to understand, right? So here just take a bit very special care. What is the length method, count method, and then sir, index method, right? Okay. Next, what is the next cinema we require to get? Sir, to manipulating elements of list. Manipulating elements of list. Remember that. How you can able to manipulate? How you can able to manipulate elements of the list? Sir, if you want to add an element, I want to add an element, sir. Then we require to call L dot append of that element. Regarding at our childhood somewhere we used this one. Have you remember, right? If it's the list append method we require to use, but if it's the set different methods, remember append is applicable only for list, That's why if you want to add an element, then we should go for what? Append is the method, right? Okay, so now what is the way, sir? What is the way? Let me talk about L is equal to like this. L dot append of 10 I'm taking. L dot append of 10, L dot append of 20, L dot append of 30, L dot append of 40 like this I'm taking. Next one after that, print of L, sir. L dot append of print of L. Sir, can you please observe that all the 4 elements by default added or not? Yes. Sir, can you please tell what is the purpose of append? Anyone, can you please tell what is the purpose of append method? So the main purpose of append method is the main purpose of append method is, okay, sir, to add an element to the list. For that purpose we can use append method, right? So now I want a small programming requirement, sir. What is my requirement? Is to add all elements, to add all elements to list up to add all elements to list up to 100 which are divisible by 10, sir. Which are divisible by 10. Oh, are you getting? Can you please add all elements of list up to 100 which are divisible by 10. This is about my requirement, right? Sir, what I will do is very simple. There are multiple ways are available. Don't worry about that. What I'm taking for x in range of 101, I'm taking. Here see, for x in range of 101, assume that. So 101 means 0 to 100. If x percentage 10 is equal to 0, if x percentage 10 is equal to 0. Boss, it is the divisible by 10 only. L dot append of. L dot append of. Sir, here I'm taking x value. That's all. If it is not divisible by 10, sorry, we are not required to do anything, sir. You are not required to do anything. That's all. Now, print of L. Are you getting? Print of L like this we require to take. Next here, I hope everyone can able to understand, right? Sir, make sure for x in range, if like this, sir, if x percentage 10 is equal to 0, L dot append of x, sir, then print. Clear? Okay. Now observe the answer. Observe the answer. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and so on until 100 by default we are going to get. Everyone can able to understand? Yes, man. Are you in a position to understand, right? Okay, that's all. This is what you people should. Very small. But don't feel, sir, this is the only option. Sir, this is the only option. Even this one also not required. Directly, I can go for other because I'm the king in range function, right? Can you please tell anyone? 0 to 101. Every time, can you please increment by 10? Are you getting? Every time, can you please increment by 10? You are not required to that checking also. Let me cross check, sir. Yes. Is it the same output by default we are going to get or not? Yes. Okay. Multiple ways are there, but you people should have each and every idea in your mind. Okay. So if you want to add elements to the list, can you please tell which function, which method we require to use? Append is the method, sir. Okay, well. So now my requirement is take a bit very special care, sir. Very special care. Append is always going to add element at last. Correct, right? First time, if I add append method, if I add append of 10, so these 10 will be added in the 0th location. If I add 20, then 20 will be added in the 1th location. 30 will be added in the 2nd location. Append is always going to add, append is always going to add at last, correct or not? Okay, first element will be added here, next 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 element will be added here, like it's always going to add in the next vacant, like, sir, don't add that last position, man. Don't add that last position. I want this element in the specified position, specified location. Hey, can you please add sir, I want to add 70 in the 1th index place. In the 1th index place, can you please add? Then what will happen? The 70 will be added and already 20 will be moved to the next. Already 30 moved to the next. So all these elements will be shifted. One vacant cell is going to be happen. In that vacant cell, 70 will be added. If you want to insert element at our specified location, then we should go for second method. What is that method, sir? Insert is the method. Is it clear for all of that? Insert. But what is the function of insert, sir? L dot insert of L dot insert. In which index position, which element we require to add, you have to specify, sir. Are you getting? Which index position, which element you require to insert, then we have to specify that. First one is nothing but index, second one is nothing but element. Okay, like now observe a bit very carefully, sir. What I'm taking, sir? L dot append of 10, sir. L dot append of 10. Next 20, 30, 40, like this I'm taking, sir. 20, 30, 40, like this I'm taking. So now next element, I don't want to insert yet last. What I want to take, sir? Of course, let me print of L. Observe the output. 10, 20, 30, 40. Can you please insert L dot insert in the 1th position, 1th index position? Can you please insert 50, sir? Oh, 50 should be inserted at 1th index position. Let me print that. Then automatically, do you know 50 will be added in the 1th index position or not? Hey, respond, man. In the 1th index position, 50 added or not? Yes. Okay. Make sure, sir, you people should have clear clarity about this terminology, right? So, to add element, get the specified index position. then compulsory, if you want happily, you can go for this insert method, right? Of course, complexity wise, Rich Cohen, yes, complexity wise, it is not recommended. Not recommended. Sir, list is always recommended. If you want to insert at last, if you want to insert in the middle, then it's a very costly operation. We covered already in Java, I hope. Okay, the people who attended my Java classes already. But anyway, in Python, we have only that option if you want. Okay, so now I have one doubt. Here one small doubt is there, one small twist is there, sir. Please respond. Observe a bit very carefully. Yes, man. Pardas are they? Yes, my point is that only. Sir, my requirement is, okay, I want to insert 777 yet 50th index position. Yet 50th index position, I want to insert 77. Anyone, can you please tell what will happen? Yes, ma'am. What will happen? What will happen? Good. You have to respond. Each and every person, you have to respond. Yes. Okay. Index out of range with lots of null values in the middle. No. Memory won't be wasted in Python. Don't worry. Yes. Error, no error. Automatically, you know, all the remaining vacant cells will fill with the space, and so on. No position at all. Remember that, sir. If the index greater than max index, sir, up to this, for this, what is the index possible? 0 to 3 only. Up to this, what is the possible index? 0 to 3 only. If the specified index greater than max index, sir, if it is the greater than max index, then automatically that element will be added in the last position. Automatically, we never going to get error, sir. We never going to get error. Remember this one. If the index is smaller than 0, then it will be added in the beginning only. Remember, I hope you people can able to understand, right? Sir, now just have a look once, sir. I want to add 777. Assume what is the output by default you are going to get? Sir, where 777 added, sir? Last 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth position. By default, it will be added. Similarly, I want L dot insert of -10. Oh, minus 10th position. Can you please insert 999? Can you please insert 999? Like I'm taking, sir. 999, like this I'm taking. Can you please tell what is the output by default you are going to get now? In the first place. I told already, right? In the first place. Okay? I told already. Yes. What is the output by default we are going to get, sir? Sir, 999, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay? Like, sir, I have one doubt, sir. What is my doubt is? Yes, Divya is raising this doubt. What's my doubt? 777. What is the index of 777? Is it internally? It will be stored at 50. It will be stored at 50th index, or otherwise 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Let me cross check, sir. Because sir, up to this any doubt? I covered already. Sir, up to this. Very simple, sir. Very simple. Can you please insert this element at the 50th index? But 50th index is bigger than max index. That's why it will be added at last position. What is the index of that? 1 minute, please. Print of L dot index of 777. L dot index of 999. Observe that both indexes I'm trying to print, sir. Can you please have a look once? Divya, are you able to understand? It is not 50th index. It is the normal 5th index only. 999, it is not minus 10th index. It is the normal index, 0th index only. Clear, right? So, if the specified index is bigger than max index, then this element will be added at last position. If the specified index is smaller than minimum index, then this element will be added at the beginning only. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, sir, that's all. This is, if I can insert L dot insert of 48 888 will be added at last because 777 added in 5th index only, not at 50th index, because 50th index is not possible cohen. Okay, that's all. Sir, can you please tell, maybe a chance to ask in the interview room, maybe a chance to ask in the interview room, what is the difference between append, and then insert? Can you please tell what the answer, sir? Yes, what is the answer, sir? Append is always going to add at the end position, but insert method can be used. Insert method can be used to add element at a specified position. Remember that, very important, right? Next, and after that, we require to talk about, sir, next method, extend method. Are you getting what is the next method, sir? Extend. Extend is the method. Anyone, can you please tell what is the meaning of extend method, sir? Yes, what is the meaning of extend method? Okay, like I want, sir, very simple. Good. Extend. Can you please extend this list? Can you please, oh yeah, good. Can you please extend this list with the elements present inside another list, with the elements present inside another list? That's about my requirement, right? Sir, what I have to do is observe that L1 is equal to here chicken. Next, and after that mutton. Okay, next, and after that fish I'm taking, sir. Chicken, mutton, fish I'm taking, sir. This is my L1. Okay, L2 is equal to sir, just I'm taking KF. Okay, KF, next RC, next, and after that FO I'm taking. Are you getting? KF, RC, FO, I'm taking, sir. So total, sir, L1 and L2. Now my requirement is all the elements, sir, present inside L2. Can you please add to L1? Can you please add to L1? Can you extend L1 with the elements of L2 also? Yes, L1 dot extend. Are you getting that? L1 dot extend of L2. Maybe a chance to ask in the interview room, what is the difference between append method and extend method? Append method to add one element, but extend method to add all elements. Something like, yes, in Java we have some method is there, add all. Here we are going to use what? Extend method. Okay, now print of L1 and print of L2. Sir, can you please tell what is the L1 content? Respond. What is the L1 content? Chicken, mutton, fish, KF, RC, FO, all. But L2 content is always KF, RC, FO only. That's the purpose of extend function. Remember that. Can you please observe? L1, this is the content of L1. But L2 is nothing but like KF, RC, FO. Clear? Is it clear, right? Only with L1 what you can do, man? Chicken, mutton, fish. But for that compulsory something must be required, right? Okay, that's why I mixed both. Sir, that mixing is nothing but what? Extend L1, extend L2. Like you people can aware, right? Okay, sir, that's all. These are some important functions related to sir list. Don't feel the list of functions got completed. Okay, make sure, sir, how you can add an element, append is the method, how you can insert in our specified location. Next, how you can add all elements, like that's all. Okay, this is next. Sir, is it required to specify? L1 is equal to L1 dot extend? No. Here, Soman, it is not required, man. Just all elements present inside L2 will be added to L1. Are you getting? Because you are calling extend method on L1, all the elements automatically will be added to L1. We are not required to specify, like if you want to, we are not required to specify. Remember that. Clear, right? Okay, that's all. So this is about what is the content of L, what is the meaning of extend function, right? Okay, that's all. Sir, now sometimes the people may ask, sir, I don't want to change L1 content, L2 content. I want to create a new list. Can you please observe that? L3 is equal to L1 plus L2. Are you getting it? Sir, now print of L3 plus operator. Anyway, we will discuss. On. Now have a look once. Are you getting it? L1 is always fixed. L2 is also fixed. L3 is nothing but yes. Okay, both like we can. Sir, that's all. These are some important loopholes what you people should aware clearly, right? Sir, in the next I will add some more extra masala in the next session, sir. Okay, that's all.